Well, good morning, guys. We have an adventure planned this morning. Brian's behind the camera. We got a lot of hard work to do today, but just picked up a big chunk of land. Now, that's not going to take the focus away from the hunting grounds. I'm going to focus on here and stuff, but when the pressure's on the deer here, the deer just aren't moving on this property, it's going to give me another piece of property just down the road to get over and hunt and to put the pressure on. So I'm super excited about it. We've teamed up with Bear Hollow Ranch and got some cool stuff coming along with them, so you guys need to check them out. But Brian and I are going to head out now. We got the four-wheelers loaded up in the back, got a bunch of stands, we got the Spy Point trail cameras, got some corn. We're going to go out and set up a whole bunch of little trail cam locations with the corn, see what kind of deer we've got, and then kind of micro tune it after that to see where we want to hunt. So got a lot of work. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hang on. So there you go, that was cool. We were unloading the four-wheelers and stuff and got interrupted. Had some does and some yearlings down here on the creek crossing. Had to stop just to take that in. So we're gonna finish unloading the four-wheelers. We're gonna go hit one piece of property that's down the road and then put up a stand, put up a camera, come back over here. We're actually probably gonna put a stand and a camera up here. Then we got go down the other way, opposite way, and put some more cameras up and some more tree stands. So the tree stands we're putting up today, just so you guys know, they're kind of going to be like stands to scout from. So we're going to put them up in the best possible places that we think based on topography and sign and everything. And we're going to put them up, and if we see the deer moving the next ridge over or the next field over from that tree stand, we'll then take those stands down, kind of micro tune them, move them where we need to, and get set up. This thing's gonna be handy. We're gonna be stuffing the pockets full of trail cameras, additional steps, nose jammer, just about everything we packed out. Got some marking tape, got the lineman's belt there. There you go. Well, we've driven up one of the properties, so a long ways up one of these Ozark hills, and came up here, and what looked on the map to be possibly ponds, because I just saw little void areas in the middle of this timber, it's actually big old cement slabs. Really weird. They aren't like really level, and they're all kind of sloping, like maybe they were supposed to hold water or something. They got these berms up on the side, but there's no cement up on the side, so no water on this hill. That's what I was hoping for. I was just betting on this was going to be a water source and the deer were going to be here, but no luck.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, see, this is that spot I thought. This is a deer trail. You can see a really nice deer trail right through here. Talking to Brian, who's back there. I want to show you guys something real quick. We've found this nice little hillside. It's got a lot of white oaks. What we're finding is the white oaks on the top of these ridges don't have any acorns, probably because we had such a dry season this year. But here's some sign you just can't pass up, especially early season. Hold on, take a look at this. That's this year's. And he hit another one right back there. So anyway, we're gonna finger out down through here. As you can see, got a lot of beautiful white oaks. And maybe down here a little bit more on these slopes, they have more acorns, because hopefully it's not as dry down here. They can tap into that water a little easier. I think see that deer trail going right up through here. And that buck rub is just off this deer trail. So it could just be a buck trail, which would be nice too. So we found our little honey hole, I think. Right over here, found a good trail that kind of came into this area. Found some fresh rubs, actually walked in quite a ways here. Got a trail coming across a little pinch point where two hollers come together. Come right up here, we followed the trail up, and wouldn't you know it, the ground is torn up, and it's because some of these white oaks are dropping early, probably because of wind and drought and everything else. But they've already been in here, so we know these are our producers. We can see some in the trees around on this hillside, so I think we got a spot to put up our stand. It's pretty exciting. That's what we're looking for this early season, is white oaks that are dropping. You want white oaks over red oaks, period. This is what deer prefer. And then we're going to look for deer sign on top of that. Scat, rubs, everything. And we found new rubs and we found old rubs right here. And it's a perfect intersection. We got the funnel coming off this way, got another funnel coming right through here. So we got all this intersection right here happening, and we're gonna put up a stand and hopefully be in bow range with a big old buck. Or big old nanny doe. I don't care this early in season. I'm ready to shoot something. Look at here. See, here's another old rub. Another old rub right there.
Yeah, there's one on this tree too.
When you're piling up old rubs and new rubs, it's just an area that the deer are going to frequent. They've been doing it for years. They're going to keep going. And looky here. Here's another. Look at the size of that one. It's a pretty good size one right there. Look at that rub. Oh my goodness. Look at that. That's been rubbed for multiple years, you can tell. So he's rubbed down, it started to regrow, and it's rubbed it again. A lot of times it could be the same buck, just could be a different buck as well, but a couple years of deer rubbing on this tree right here. This is awesome. I mean, that came out fresh. I mean, that's still gooey.
Yeah, it's still wet.
Still got flies on it. And that's all clumped up. That could be our nice buck right there. Sweet. Here we go, we are back because Brian and I didn't get everything done that we wanted done yesterday. I was hoping to get everything done in one single day, but with this much property, to really scout it right and everything, you just cannot do it in half a day. So Dad and I are back out here today. We're gonna put up another stand location, and then we've brought the corn and stuff back out. And the spy point cameras, we're gonna set up some bait locations so we can really see and survey what we've got on these properties, even though we aren't gonna have tree stands set up in those locations. But the state of Missouri says that it's considered baited even 10 days after complete removal of all that corn. So we aren't gonna be hunting over those, but we are gonna set them up on their different properties to see what we've got to hunt, and then from there we can maybe change some of our stand locations. But we're even going to put up one of our stand locations up on this hillside up in here, hopefully a little later today. So we got some running around to do. Put up a couple of tree stands, like I said, and then we got to put up some trail camera spots, and that's going to give us a good inventory of what we've actually got to hunt here. So I had to bring Dad out to the power line clearing because you can tell it's just really beautiful. You can see all the spiders I've been catching with my spider web dream killer there. But beautiful view out here on this power line, so I had to come show them. So we got more work to do. a couple more stands to hang, and cameras to put out. So Dad and I are at our last camera setup of the day. You can see we've got the Spy Point 11D set up on the tree there. And what we've got here is we've got a kind of like an old logging road that's coming out right here on this ridge top, and it comes out to this huge field, and this field just has fingers and fingers and fingers of fields. Very, very hard to figure out where these deer are moving, and as you can tell, it is completely grown up. So what we've done is we're doing what we've done exactly right here. We've got this corn. We're going to dump out the corn right in front of these camera sites, let them go for a week, week and a half, come out, pull all the cards, and decide if we want to go after a buck that's in one of these areas. And then we have to even kind of dissect the land even a little bit more to figure out where we're going to put our deer stands, because right now I can tell you it's going to be hard to hunt this piece of property without a gun. So we're going to get finished up here, put this last one up, finish up the day. Didn't get the other stand set up. We've got one stand up right now on this new property, just couldn't find the exact right spot. So the cameras are going to tell us a lot. We've got one stand up that we can hunt this weekend, and then we'll figure out where we put the other stands based on our trail cameras. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Comment down below what you enjoyed about it. Tell me what you're doing on your hunting grounds to get ready for this last minute kind of stuff before deer season comes in. And as always, have a better than average day.